Hello grade 7 learners, have a nice day. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'll be discussing to you how to subtract polynomials. Before you continue, see to it that you have watched my two previous videos on how to add polynomials as well as how to add integers so you can understand fully how to subtract polynomials. Now let's begin with the steps in subtracting polynomials. First, change the sign of every term in the subtrahend and add it to the minuend. It means that plus sign turns to negative sign and negative sign turns to positive sign. Second, apply the rule in adding polynomials. Remember this acronym to subtract polynomials. C. Change the sign of every term in the subtrahend. A. Apply the rule in adding polynomials. C. Combine like terms. A. Add their numerical coefficients, applying the rule in adding integers. And the last C. Copy the literal coefficients. Before we go on with our example, let us try to identify first the subtrahend as well as the minuend. So if we have here 5 minus 2 is equal to 3, 5 here is what we call the minuend, while 2 is the subtrahend. And of course, 3 is the difference. Remember that the rule in subtracting polynomials is that we have to change the sign of every term in the subtrahend. So from positive, it will become negative, and if it is negative, it will become positive. Now let's have the first example. Subtract the polynomials quantity of 3x squared plus 7x minus 8 minus quantity of 2x squared minus 9x minus 3. Okay, this method we are going to combine the terms horizontally. Okay, first, copy the minuend. 3x squared plus 7x minus 8. You have it here. The operation sign is being changed from subtraction to addition. That's why we have here already a plus sign. Okay, change the operation to addition. And the sign of every term in the subtrahend will be changed. So 2x squared is positive, so it became negative. Negative 9x became positive 9x. Negative 3 became positive 3. Okay, again, just copy the minuend. 3x squared plus 7x minus 8. Then the operation will be changed to addition, and the sign of every term in the subtrahend will be changed. If it is positive, it will become negative. If it is negative, then it will become positive. Now we have to remove the grouping symbols and combine similar terms. Remember that similar terms are those terms that have the same literal coefficients. So in here we have 3x squared as well as negative 2x squared. Then we also have 7x and 9x. And lastly, we have negative 8 and positive 3. We'll simplify. So 3x squared minus 2x squared. So 3 minus 2, that is already 1. And we have to copy the literal coefficient x squared. But we're not going to write 1 here because it's already understood that if the numerical coefficient is 1, no need to write 1 if there is still literal coefficient. So again, do not write 1 here anymore if the numerical coefficient is only 1, and if there is still literal coefficient. So that is why we did not write 1 here as our numerical coefficient, but it's already understood that there is 1. Next, combine 7x and 9x. So 7 plus 9 is 16, and then copy the literal coefficient x. And lastly, negative 8 plus 3, apply the rule in adding integers. So unlike sign, we have to subtract and copy the sign of an integer with a greater absolute value. That's why we have here negative 5. So our final answer is x squared plus 16x minus 5. We can also solve this in vertical method. Okay? So what are we going to do with this is we'll have to copy the minuend, this one, 3x squared plus 7x minus 8. And then the subtrahend, see to it that every term is being changed from positive to negative, negative to positive. Okay? And of course, we have to add. So this time we have to add 3x squared plus negative 2x squared. We have x squared, 7x plus 9x is 16x, negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. So we have the same answer. Now let's have the second example. Quantity of negative 10y cubed plus 9y squared minus y plus 1 minus quantity of 6y cubed minus 2y squared minus y plus 7. So just like what we did in example number 1, we have to copy first the minuend. Just copy. And the subtraction sign will be changed to addition. So we have it here. Then the sign of every term in the subtrahend will be changed. So this positive 6y cubed becomes negative 6y cubed. Negative 2y squared becomes positive 2y squared. Negative y becomes positive y, while positive 7 becomes negative 7. Now we have to remove the grouping symbols and we have to combine similar terms. Okay, so we have here negative 10y cubed and negative 6y cubed. They are similar. 9y squared as well as 2y squared, negative y and positive y, 1 and negative 7. So simplify, negative 10y cubed minus 6y cubed, that is equal to negative 16y cubed. 9y squared plus 2y squared, so 9 plus 2, that is 11, then copy the literal coefficient y squared. In here, we have negative y plus y, that is already 0. So no need to write 0. Okay? While 1 minus 7 is equal to negative 6. So our final answer is negative 16y cubed plus 11y squared minus 6. Subtracting it vertically, we have to copy the minuend, negative 10y cubed plus 9y squared minus y plus 1. We have it here. Then we have to change sign of every term in the subtrahend. So we have here negative 6y cubed plus 2y squared plus y minus 7. And of course, we're going to apply the rule in addition of polynomials. So you add negative 10y cubed and negative 6y cubed. So the answer is negative 16y cubed, 9y squared plus 2y squared, that is 11y squared. So this one, negative y plus y, and that is already 0, so no need to write 0. And 1 plus negative 7 is negative 6. So if you have observed, they have the same answer. Okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. kindly like, and if you have questions regarding the video or regarding subtraction of polynomials, just write it in the comment box. Kindly share to other students for them to learn or master the lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to be updated for more math lesson videos and turn on the bell for notifications. Before I end, let me share to one of the verses from the Bible. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Ephesians 6 verse 1. That's all for today, and God bless you all.